What's going on, guys? How's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's doing good. I just wanted to let you know I've been shopping for a bike for a very long time. Had a few bikes back in the day. It's probably been about 7-8 years since I had a real street bike. And I was looking at a few different bikes. I was in between the Kawasaki ZX-6R 636. I was in between the GSXR 600. I was actually looking at the CBR 600. I really liked that bike, just sort of the way it looked. And then we were looking at the Yamaha R6. I had an R6 back in the day. Really liked it. But I ended up going with the Kawasaki ZX-6R 636. I'm super happy. Bike looks great. I'm going to show you guys the bike in just a second here. And this bike has so many different features. I'm going to be making a bunch of videos on specifics with this bike. That way, you know, if any of you guys are really looking into trying to get your first street bike, you know, trying to get on a 600 and you're unsure. I know I was looking at a bunch of videos, you know, trying to weigh out my options, trying to see which bike had what. Hopefully these videos really help you out because I know they definitely help me out in the future. I'm going to be doing a ton of work to this bike. I'm going to have a bunch of videos explaining exactly how to do the work. My whole family, they all have motorcycles, Harleys, sport bikes. We're going to be pretty much covering it all on the channel. Let's take a look at the bike. All right, guys, there it is. 2019 Kawasaki ZX-6R. This is the non-ABS edition. So it comes in the black, the matte black, and green. Super clean bike. Really, really nice. I love the way it looks. You guys can get a look. Take a look at the front. This is the 2019 model, so it's got the brand new LED front headlights, the dual headlights. Makes the front end look really, really good. One of the reasons why I picked the bike. Really clean. Yeah, it's got the built-in side signals. I really like the black color too. I'll tell you, it's really, I didn't know if it was going to be too much matte, but it's a really, really nice combination between the matte and the metallic black. Super nice. Back brake on this side. If we go to this side over here, I don't know if you guys can see or not, they put on the 2019 models, they put quick shifter. So when you're shifting up, you don't have to go down on the clutch, which is pretty cool. I haven't really used it too much yet, but hopefully I can use that in the future. You got that nice exhaust on the side there. You know, we'll be definitely changing that out, but for now, I think it looks pretty cool. It gives the bike a little bit of chrome, and I'll tell you, I mean, it doesn't give a ton of noise on the road, but it's got a little bit of a kick. Definitely got a little bit of a kick. You got the nice big front rotors, dual rotors in the front. It's got the 4-piston brake. I'll tell you guys, I went out on this bike twice so far. I had to ride it home from the dealership. Shout out to Maximum Motorsports in Riverhead, New York. Tell Mel out there really hooked me up with a great deal on the bike. Got it as a leftover model, so she really hooked up the price and really took care of me. I was in and out. Didn't really have to haggle or you know, deal with any of that BS, so I was super happy. Rode the bike home, put about 20 miles on it. Now the cool thing is, let's see if I have the key here. There's a few different, so one of the reasons why I didn't go with the CBR, and I ended up going with the ZX-6R, there we go, is, go over here, is really because the computer that's built into the bike on this bike is way more up to date than the one on the CBR. I feel like the CBR is really, it's a really nice, cool looking bike. It's different than everything else, but the brains and the way the cluster's set up is a little outdated. So as you can see here, pretty cool. It's got the screen on the right hand side. You got your tachometer. It's got the, it shows you what gear you're in. You actually got a fuel gauge, which is great. Lets you know how much fuel you got in the tank. Another plus. There's two different modes here, two different power modes. There's a full power mode, and then there's a low power mode. Low power mode is going to give you 80% of the power, and then you can bump it up to full. I've been riding on low. I actually haven't ran on full yet because the tires are brand new. You really want to make sure that you wear in the tires at least, I would say at least 100, 200 miles before you really get on it, as well as you want to break the engine in also. So, but you really want the tires to build up some grip on the road so you don't slide out. And then here, you got your traction control. What the hell? You have your traction control. So there's 3 different modes for the controls. You have 1, 2, and 3. 3 being the most traction, 1 being the less. So I've been riding on 3 as well, just because of the tires. Again, you want to really make sure you break them in. You got a trip mode up here. You have your, of course, your speedometer. Again, lets you know what gear you're in here, if you're in neutral or not. Got your clock down there, you know, all your basic stuff. Really cool bike. I mean, it's really set up. It's very comfortable. That's another thing why I like this bike. Just the way you're positioned on the bike when you're sitting on it. Super nice. Super nice. Give you guys a little view here of that rear tail end here, tail light. Super cool. We'll be doing the fender eliminator kit soon enough. Yeah, I mean, hey, listen, guys, I'm super excited. Yeah, there's those lights right there. Perfect. Super excited. I hope you guys are just excited as I am. I'm going to, again, be making a bunch of videos on this bike, showing you guys what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to have a bunch of riding videos. Again, we got a bunch of bikes in the family. A little quick pic of the Harley there. Road King. Yup. So we got a bunch of stuff going on, guys. I really appreciate you tuning in. I'd really appreciate if you can subscribe, hit that like button, and we'll continue to make these videos. Take it easy.